If you're flying in or out of Bangkok, you might want to stop off for a day, or half a day, close to Bangkok Airport, just to break your trip up. And then you might have a few hours to spend, and you could come out to the Robertson Lifestyle Mall, which is very close to the airport. It's about 120 baht taxi ride away from the airport. It's a very big mall. It's just about everything that you'd want to find in there. Coffee shops, restaurants, various shops. And there's a hotel that I've used myself, which is the Cottage Hotel, which is alongside the mall, so you can actually just pop out from the hotel, just walk around the corner, and you've got the mall access. We'll just take a walk through and I'll show you what's available here. Starbucks as you walk in, on the left hand side, which I've used a lot. Selling condominiums here, which are in Pattaya. There's Amazon coffee shop, which is okay. It's quite nice actually, the coffee there. They don't do oat milk like they do in Starbucks, but it is about half the price. Starbucks is quite expensive. There's your local low-level food court here. These stalls come and go, they change all the time, but there's some food ones here at the moment, which is quite nice. And there's a very good restaurant, which is a little bit unique to Southeast Asia, where you sit and all the food goes round on a conveyor belt and you pick what you want and pop it in the pot. That's 399 baht per meal. Eat all you want for 399. This one's quite good for drinks. Lots of drinks in here. The Thai milk tea is quite good. Chocolate one. And it just goes on and on. I mean, the place is huge. So many different food outlets here. Restaurants and takeaway. There's a big food court upstairs, which is very cheap eating. Lots of bakeries in here as well. There's a Swenson's actually ice cream place as you come in on the left hand side, which if you're into ice cream sundaes and all that sort of stuff, that's really good for that. This is a chain. They're in all the big shopping malls. If you go down to Pattaya, you'll find Swenson's down there as well. That's pretty good. We'll walk right the way through the mall back to the supermarket at the back. So if you're looking to spend less money, you can buy food in there, you can buy coffees in there. The Starbucks coffee that I have is medium-sized latte with oat milk, extra shot, and that's 190 baht. If you go into Amazon Cafe, it's 100 baht for a large latte with an extra shot, and no oat milk, that's just ordinary milk. But that's okay, as long as I'm not chasing the milk, I don't mind too much. It'll be quite strong for me. And as you can see, it's just eatery after eatery after eatery here. So if you've got a day to spend or half a day waiting for your flight, if you're going to check into a cheap hotel, this is quite a good place to do it really. And just wander around here. See quite a few people doing that. And the Cottage Hotel, very good value. It's very comfortable. It's got a pool. got a very nice chill out area. It's got a good restaurant in there actually, which is quite cheap as well. Food's okay. Food's okay, and very reasonably priced. Easily eat for 600 baht for 2 people in there. And they do room service as well, so if you're just really tired and you want to chill out in the room, they're all air conditioned. You can have the food brought up to your room, which I've done on numerous occasions when I'm just a bit knackered. And here we come into Tops. And if you're going to spend a little bit more time out here, you can eat out of their range of fresh food, freshly prepared meals which are put out every day, and like takeaway meals really. It's a bakery section here, and they do hot coffee here, so latte out of the coffee machine is 30 baht, and they've got all sorts of offers on, pastries, deals of the day. You buy one get one free, buy 3 for 100 baht. Always got a selection of fresh fruit here, which is nice. Buy whole melons, half a melon. And then the ready to enjoy food. They've got pork, chicken, rice, seafood, pad thai. Lots of dishes, most of them come with rice. Whole fish. They've got sushi as well, which I've had, which is okay. They make that here. There you go. She's got a whole fish there, which she's going to start preparing. It's a big store and they do everything here. Ice cream, so cold beer, wine, yogurts, yogurt drinks, cheese. Got quite a large cheese selection. It's quite hard to find actually in Thailand. So if you want some cheese, if you just want a cheese roll, that sounds daft, doesn't it? But if you've had enough of Asian food for 2 weeks and you just want a cheese roll and a cold beer, well, you can buy that here. They've got a good salad bar as well, which I've used. So I would buy a tin of tuna and mix it in with a salad, make a salad up here, take it back, tin of tuna. I haven't used the cinema because it will obviously all be in Thai, but there's a gaming area here as well, kind of like an arcade. So they seem to have these in all the big shopping centres. So if you have the kids and they're a bit bored, you can come play some games. I've got a play area here for the kids. There's classic arcade games and quite a few things that you won't see back in the UK. Games like that one there. It's all quite good fun, unless this sort of thing gives you a headache. And they've got a Tamiya model factory shop here. I remember making Tamiya models as a kid. Used to do all the World War II stuff. Remember my prized possession as a child was the Tiger 1 tank. And here they are, you know, you don't really, I'm sure you can get them in the UK still, but with the advent of video games, not really what kids are into these days. I've got a pharmacy here, two or three pharmacies actually, a big one at Watson's and quite a few small outlets. Camera shops here. Oh, they've got a bureau de change here as well, so an area where you can change money. If you've got some money to change up, you can do it here at the Pro Exchange. And loads of mobile phone shops, as there are everywhere in Thailand in all the shopping centres. And then you've got all the brands that you see at home, plus a few brands that you don't. If you want to buy some clothes that you don't see everybody else wearing back in the UK. Everyone seems to be dressed pretty much the same these days. Always made me laugh. I always say that to my daughter, that you don't like school uniform, do you? She said, no, it's just come home, put a tracksuit on, a pair of trainers and walk outside and everyone's got exactly the same stuff on. Yeah, there you go. Uniform at school and uniform when you come home. And then they've got all the home stuff as well, if you want to buy a fan or if you want to buy one of those tennis racket mosquito killers, the electric ones. That's where I bought mine here. I bought a great big one, it's quite good, with 2 torches on it. They sell shoes here as well. They've got quite a few shoe shops, they've got stationery shops, everything really. I mean, it's pretty much nothing you can't buy in here really. If you want to buy some cheap shoes for the beach, for the kids, stuff like that, there's a great really good shoe shop here, which the prices are very, very reasonable. All these shoes for the kids, for the beach. Adult shoes. Baby shoes. Trainers. Lots of accessory shops. This is all on the 2nd floor, 1st floor. It depends what you call, a lot of places call level 1 and level 2 out here. They don't have a ground floor. They call this level 2, and what we would call ground floor, they're calling level 1. You can even have your teeth cleaned right here as well. And they did a very, very good job on a friend of mine. Had a hygienist full clean-up. It was an hour, and it was the first one they'd ever had done. The teeth came out looking fantastic. I think it was about 1,600 baht. You know, it's significantly cheaper than back in the UK. Significantly cheaper, as a lot of these clinical, like beauty and whatever things are. We'll go down to the food part. So you buy a cash card, which they give you the money back when you hand the cash card back in. So if you wanted to stop off and just all eat here, like a family of 5 or something like that, just go and put £10 on a cash card. Then you use the card at all the various points that are doing different food here. It's very, very cheap. It's 60, 70, 80 baht for a meal per person. You just go and see the lady here, give her a few hundred baht. She charges the card with the money, and then you go up to the outlet that you want. I'll just take a photo of the meal, show them on the phone. See here, you've got stir fry, the stewed pork, 60 baht for example. Got a pad thai there with shrimp, 79 baht for example. And there's just loads and loads and loads of them. It's all local food. If you want rice, then it's not included. Very minimal cost with some rice with it as well. And that's anywhere between 15 and 20 baht, I think, for rice. I like it here. I've eaten here quite a lot. It's all pretty healthy stuff. You know, they prepare it all right in front of you. You can see what you're getting, see what you're eating. There's lots of charging points here, so if you want to sit down with your phone, charge it up, have something to eat, you can do that. And that is pretty much Robinson Mall. There is a gym here, so you know, if you want to stay in this area a little bit longer and train at the gym, you can train at the Jet's gym there, which is pretty good in there. It's 2,500 baht for the month. And I'll do a little bit on the hotel as well, the cottage hotel, which I'll add at the end of this, so you can see what it's like staying there.